Dun, 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 dun.
Fundamentally, with a featurette, you want it to be an experience of education and learning. It's part of the reason I love looking at featurettes on this channel. It's one thing to watch a movie. It's another thing to learn about the work and the artistry that went into it. And you pick up on things you might not have known going in, some of the creative ambitions from the people involved behind the scenes. I hope, again, this is not just an educational experience in terms of the film, but maybe has some knowledge to feed to people like me who've never played Uncharted, which I would appreciate. I mean, again, I love to learn, but I don't have a baseline to operate from in terms of the games, other than it's an action game from Naughty Dog. And I know that studio is kind of unceremonious ever since The Last of Us Part 2. I know that I think they're pretty much really liked for Uncharted. I mean, there's obviously plenty of Tom Holland fans, of course, going to jump on this one. But I know this game has had people that are really excited for it because people have been talking about it. It's been in development for, as I understand it, quite a long time. But now we finally have the film rolling around its marketing. I forget the actual release date of the film. February 18th. So it's going to be out a ways. Now, I did say when I looked at the last trailer, and I thought the trailer had potential. It reminds me a lot of Tomb Raider. And I like Tomb Raider, the new movie, not the older ones. I haven't seen those ones yet, but the newer one of Alicia Vikander. Wasn't that her name, I think? I think that was her name. I might be wrong on that. I liked the film. I did. It was entertaining. Was not like an Oscar-winning movie, but still, it was fun. And I see a consistency in terms of the spirit, especially with the action scenes between that one and Uncharted. Although I felt this trailer at first, to me, it was just a bit tepid. Personally, it's like I've seen this type of movie before, and it just didn't spark me as really something that fresh. But we'll see. Other than, again, the Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg casting. But I hope, this featurette will give me at least some insight into the game. Although, when I did look at that first trailer, I had said, I still plan to do this before I look at the next one. I'm going to try to get a background to the game. I don't know if I'll have time to play the game, but to at least get a gist for the overall plot so I can operate from a better foundation than I did going in. Although I thought it'd be unique to be like, hey, I'm going in as a complete novice in this case. Let's just see how it works as a film itself. And again, I thought it was just kind of medium. It wasn't the best trailer, in my opinion. Not it was bad, I'm just saying it was kind of like, it just didn't... It seemed familiar. Let's see how this goes, though. I figured this would be unique. Being like, okay, I'll wait to look up more stuff. Because maybe the featurette will tell me something. Without further ado, we're going to watch this first, and we're going to talk about it more by condensed review segment while watching the video together. I do think it's funny that PlayStation is debuting so many of these marketing pieces. Normally, you'd see that coming out from the main studio. The main studio put out the trailer, but the PlayStation YouTube channel put out this video. So it's kind of interesting. I guess because it's a game series. I guess it makes sense. Without further ado, here we go.
I'm Tom Holland.
And I'm Mark Wahlberg, and we are on the set filming Uncharted.
Yeah, like I was literally just 30 feet up in the air scaling a massive ship.
Well, it wasn't quite 30 feet.
Yeah, it was actually 40 feet. I was just trying to be modest. Hey, Mark, do you know what the word Uncharted means?
It means something brand new, never before seen, hasn't ever been put on a map yet.
And that's what this movie is. The story, Uncharted, the action, Uncharted, the locations are Uncharted.
I mean, again, it looks like fun stunts, and
The
Tom Holland
characters
does a
are
great
maybe a little bit
job.
Uncharted because they're based on an incredibly popular video game franchise.
Oh, so just a little Uncharted.
Yeah. I play Nathan Drake. He's resourceful, witty, great with a riddle, lives for adventure, and he's the greatest treasure hunter of all time.
Okay. Again, some
play
similarities to
Sully,
Tomb Raider,
older,
at least from what
wiser,
I
and
saw.
far more handsome mentor.
Well, older, yeah. But really, it's the two of them working together. They just work.
Could you move any slower?
I got a bad ankle.
In Uncharted, Nate and Sully go to the world's most incredible locations. You should see some of the places we travel to.
It's a massive globe-trotting adventure.
We're hunting down ancient
Okay,
treasures.
this featurette paints it a little better, in my opinion.
It's gonna take a little longer than I thought, kid.
Which leads to some pretty insane stunts. Like when you hit me in the face today with that sword.
No, next time don't get in the way of my sword.
Get ready for the adventure of a lifetime with Uncharted.
Uncharted, exclusively in movie theaters. Watch the full trailer online now.
To be honest with you, I think that was a little bit better or stronger than the trailer. Yes, some sequences that I did forget about translate over. I liked the stunts to it. I did. But again, I'm just sitting here feeling like this feels so much like Tomb Raider. They're really hype, and partly that's, this is their job. Like, oh, we have to hype up the movie. It's like, it's Uncharted, you've never seen it. Well, I feel like I have, based on the trailer. But But again, I can't operate from the baseline of having any knowledge on the overall video game franchise. So, because I don't. Hopefully by the time I cover the next trailer, I'll have a little more input in terms of that. A better foundation than I have now. I do think this featurette, though, I mean, it had a fun delivery between the two. I like Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland quite a bit, so they're strong leads for me. But again, the action sequences, I like seeing that. But everything else, again, it just... I think this one is actually better edited, to be honest with you. And I think some of the shots that they include, like, for example, this palace-looking thing, that's a very beautiful shot. I would imagine probably that's pulled from the video game, too. Or at least inspired by. I like the way this one was marketed, especially towards the end, a little better than the trailer. I think it painted it to be a little stronger, in my opinion. We'll see where the next trailer takes us. But again, it's been a long development process. How many people have been talking about this film for, it seems like almost over a year, well, 2 years at this point, I think. We'll see what, time brings. But what are your guys' thoughts with this Uncharted featurette? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, the sharing, the bell until we get to watch more from this movie. I will see you guys report that this video. For now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't love yourselves, your fellow man. God bless. And peace.